I know, let's play a game. I'm calling it, let's see what art Ashley can make out of the junk inside of Bertha. Because Bertha is what I call my junk drawer. Because she Bertha some junk. I don't know. Look, it's time, Bertha. We need to clean you out. And ignore my living situation. We are painting and it's a mess. Kind of like this drawer. Okay, I thought the simple thing would be to just take the drawer out. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I'm putting you in my junk drawer. It's like a POV of my junk. Anyways, I thought it'd be simple to take this drawer completely out, but Bertha put up a fight. And who can blame her? This is some good junk. Excuse me, Bertha, while I rip all your junk out of your drawer, handful by handful. Holy cow, look at that pile of stuff. That's a whole lot of stuff that I have to organize. Here, I found hand sanitizer. You can go with your friends over here with the other hand sanitizer. Why do I have so many hand sanitizers? And a nose? I don't know where that came from. How many Allen wrenches is too many Allen wrenches? Or furthermore, how many box cutters do you need? And if you think that's impressive, look at my screwdriver collection. It just keeps going. All right, let's get to organizing. Lucky for you, we have the power of cutscenes to make it faster. Took me like 3 hours, but whatever. It's organized and now it's time to get to the art. To start off, I was thinking I could put this egg in this tape dispenser and maybe like put something in it. We could light up the egg. No. Okay. I have this empty thread spool and I was thinking candle holder. Yeah, but that's not going to use up much junk. So then I got this box out, which is the only thing that didn't come out of Bertha. I don't know. Maybe we can put some shelves in it and put some little clutter inside. But what makes a great shelf? This ruler will, but we got to sand it because paint doesn't stick to plastic. And voila, shelf. Okay, but one shelf is boring. We need at least 2. So these are like little plastic tips that go on my cat's claws, but they always fell off, so I never really used them. But the plastic container makes a great shelf. Unfortunately, is also made out of plastic and I need to sand it. Did you see that? Look at that transition. And then I made this bracelet like 100 years ago out of twine and it ended up in Bertha. So we'll just use it for little decorative things. But I'm also using the scissors from Bertha and they suck. I don't even know why we still have them. They should be in the trash. Actually, they would have been in the trash, except I need them to finish my trash art. And then I'm just using a makeup brush and a glasses cloth to make a little curtain. And here we are again with these terrible scissors. Look at it. Look how dull these are. They're cutting nothing. All right, we'll just fold it over and I'll pin it with a few safety pins. And I'm thinking that's not gonna hold very well. So we're gonna have to sew it. Unfortunately, the thread spool was empty, but there's some thread tangled up in here. I'm telling you, everything in this art piece is gonna be from Bertha, except the box. Unfortunately, Bertha only had one super dull needle. It doesn't even want to poke through the glasses cloth at all. It's so dull. It's so bad. I really wanted to get another needle, but I wanted to stick with it. I'm only going to use stuff from Bertha. I mean, minus the paint. Unfortunately, Bertha wasn't harboring any paint in her drawers. But look, I did it. I made cute little curtains. Now let's put them in the box. Look, we can hide all our junk behind the curtain. Maybe the curtain will get a name like Bertha. Bruce, Bob, Belinda. Anyways, so then I found this, I don't know what it is, but hopefully my husband doesn't need it because I'm gonna make it into art. But look at that, it holds a marble pretty well. And this tangled thread makes a really good decorative thing around it. Just add some lines of paint. Oh, look at that marble, it's so cute. I don't know what it is, but it can go right in the corner. And then I found whatever this is, and whatever that is, just some junk, I guess. And I painted it and made them into like a little container. Look at it, it looks like a little, I don't know, pill bottle maybe? It can go in the other corner. And then I got these thumbtacks, and I think I was just thinking about spools of thread and how they're empty. And I wanted to make my own little spools of thread, but we'll fill these with actual thread. I got a little green one. We can put it right next to the pill bottle. And now I'm gonna make a little red one with these ribbons instead of the thread. Yep, we got a little yellow ribbon, and it shall also go on the shelf. Okay, back to these cat claws, because they're kind of really cool, and I feel like we could do something really neat with them. So I cut all the tips off of them. That way there'd be a hole through them all. And I strung them onto a paper clip. That way it kind of looks like, I don't know, bones on some sort of display. I think that was the idea behind that. It sort of looks like a spinal column, and then here's a little baby spinal column. Baby spinal column. Baby spinal column. That's hard to say. Okay, and then I took a button and a spray bottle cap and the rest of this paper clip, and I'm gonna make like a little terrarium. No, I think it's called a cleash. Clouche? You know, a little protective cage for your trinkets. And then I have this bird made out of resin that I made, and I don't know why it ended up in Bertha, but it did. And it's a good thing because it can go right in the back. And then this is the cap off of a pencil sharpener that looked like a Lego. I don't know what happened to the rest of the pencil sharpener, but we just have the cap. So I thought it looked like a little tray. And I figured we could put little flowers inside made out of ribbon. You know, like a tray that you would have in a greenhouse. I think that's a thing, trays in greenhouses. It seems like we're going very greenhousey. Or garden shed like. Ooh, maybe it's a she shed. What would you put in a she shed if you had a she shed to put stuff in? My she shed would definitely have a circle window. Even though this she shed doesn't, mine would. Ooh, and then I had these silicone beads because I collect them. Don't ask. But look, they're black. I've never seen that. They're always white. It sort of looks like dirt, which goes great with our theme. You know, our she shed theme, because that's what we're going with now, because I said it and that's what we're doing. So I'm just making like little dirt boxes that we can grow stuff in. And then here's some red cat claw tips. But I thought they'd make really cute flowers, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm melting them into place, although they aren't really melting very well. But we'll just add them anyway. Look, they look like real flowers, sort of. You know, if flowers were made out of plastic cat claw tips. But it's still cute, look. All right, next I had these erasers. Well, actually they're my daughter's erasers. Don't worry, she's got like 100. Oh no, did you see that? I spilled the thing everywhere. It's okay, we'll just wipe it away and forget about it. Anyway, so back to this eraser. I was thinking we could do like a chia pet. Look, I'm using the string to add the chia part. And then it needs a little haircut. I'm gonna be honest, I did break out the good scissors for this because I didn't want to mess up our chia pet. Look how cute he is. And then I'm just painting him gray so he looks like, I don't know, stone. What are chia pets made out of? Clay? All right, now this side needs a little more dirt. And since we already have dirt everywhere else, I might as well just shake it out here. Okay, let's add some little seedlings to our dirt on this side. Look at little tiny thread seedlings. But you know what? Those seedlings need a cover because they're just babies. So I'm using the other side of the cat claw container to cover our seedlings. And then I made this hanger forever ago. I don't know why. I just felt like making a hanger. Haven't you ever felt like making random things? No, just me? Okay. But I'm gonna cut it apart and make it into a tiny pair of scissors. Boop, boop, boop. Just booping it with my hammer and adding it to our she shed. All right, next, there's not enough mold in our shed. I know that sounds weird, but I don't know. I just feel like she sheds should have mold. And what else should she sheds have is mushrooms made out of bolts. Look at that. I'm painting the bolt. It's a mushroom. It's so cute. Tell me that's not cute. Don't lie to me. It's freaking adorable. Next, I took some of the plastic from the cat claw container and I glued it onto the makeup brush plastic part. Then I painted it and made it into a little trowel. I know it's hard to see. These angles are terrible. I am working upstairs instead of in my studio, which means the camera angles are terrible. I'm sorry. And then I made this little shrinky dink sushi thing a long time ago and it ended up in Bertha. So I just glued it on. Okay, and I'm done. Except I'm not. Let me explain. So that's the last of the junk I'm adding, but I really thought that I could step this box up a little bit if I could just add a little bit from my studio that's not from Bertha. Because look at these leaves. Are these not cute? They're perfect for our she shed, and these corners. They just make the box a little bit more fancy. But that's it. That's the only thing that's not from the junk drawer. So I think I did pretty good here. And then I gave the outside a nice coat of green to match everything else. And then, okay, I did add these other corners, but those are just fancy corners. They don't count, do they? But I had trouble with this nail. Look how small this little nail is. It does not want to stand up on its own. If anybody has any suggestions on how to keep this nail from falling over, I mean, I did eventually figure it out. I smashed my fingers a few times doing it, but all in all, it was worth it. It makes it look fancier. And let's just add the glass back in. Hold on, we got to paint these corners. Okay, that's much better. What do you guys think? Do you think I did okay with what I had? I know, I wish I would have included the egg too, but we don't always get what we want, but we can try sometimes. And then we'll find that Bertha is clean. Oh man, Bertha's dirty again. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.